Hello everybody, I'm the Golden One. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky, where Olivia just got dragged off by Mueller, and we are making our way to the party at the capital. Versus my parents' story, damn right we did. We didn't need no cheats like they did. Yeah, make our way to the capital, where I'm pretty sure we will swiftly be coming to the conclusion of this game. Oof. Should I go stay at the hotel to heal first? I guess I should. I will be back when that's done. Alright, now you're ready to go to the castle. Unfortunately, the hotel didn't help me in my CP, so I'm still out of that, but I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. You're just commoners. Hey, this is the castle for Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey. Hi there. We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. What? It's a giant! See, right here, a written invitation. Hand over invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Okay, you guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but he doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Ah, well, that's a pity. No matter, please go in. Now entering Zin and Company, victors of the martial arts competition. Open the gate. One. Ooh, we have two gates. Fucking fancy. Wow, it's like the Hawken Gate, but there's something more impressive about it. Being part of a castle. A bit more solid too, since it's the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Onberg wall. No, they just took it over from the inside. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say. Oh, that's pretty neat. But now it's been taking insurrections in my kingdom. It's more likely than you think. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Grand Soul Castle. Go right in and you'll be met by a welcoming party. Enjoy your evening. We shall try. Royal Castle Foyer. Foyer. Whoa! You can say that again. Never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got great history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Grand Soul Castle. You are Zin and his team, correct? Oh, it's Captain Almathea. That treacherous son of a bitch. Captain Almathea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right, we've come at the invitation of the good Duke. And you are... Pardon me, I am Captain Conan Amathea of the Intelligence Division, head of Grand Soul Castle's defense. I would like to extend my... defending the insurrectionists inside of it. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And might I say, I didn't know they made a woman as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. But not so young as your bracer friends. Still in Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his grandson were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I don't know, would you? You traitor to the crown? I'm afraid not. Well, we left that case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to the Grantle. We never even heard the full follow-up report on it. I see. Truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the intelligence division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Well, then you got to rest your fucking selves. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her? Understood. We just need to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now we must show you to your rooms. Shea, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with your any idle chatter. To make myself clear, oh, you evil witch. Very good. Now everyone, hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. You fucking snake. No, that is Zen. Bad Zen. Bad. Just psst. I hate to say this, Zen, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think it might just be his favorite type of woman. I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers, so to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! Oh, sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our rooms, right? Yes, please follow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I'm Shea, a maid here at the castle. I'll be at your service this evening from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please do not hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us to the room then? Apparently, it's on the second floor. Do we really have to follow her the entire way? Can't like skip to the room? No, we're gonna have to watch. Okay. Oh wow! Get low the chandelier. Talk about classy. Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty used it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh no. It's just that it's the head maid who tends to keep her in the royal keep of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go in. Okay. Pardon us. Oh, you look so much. Holy Strigas! I never imagined me. Wait, what would they have done if Olivia was here? There's only 3 beds. If there were 4 of them, shouldn't they have prepared 4 beds? There's no way they could have known Olivia wouldn't be there. I never imagined we'd ever stay in a place like this. Nice. This will make for a good story for later. I believe there is some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Could you be a little more specific? More significantly, the royal keep where the queen resides. It is a small palace built on the grand terrace of the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. The terrace is where Her Majesty meets with the people of Gransel during the birthday festivals. So you can't go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you'd like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room, and also the treasury, I believe. Royal guard room? I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all that terrace stuff. Yes, the intelligence division is currently occupying it. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others who are invited doing? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. So Major Klaus is here too? Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Now then. Hey Sin, we went to go and walk around the castle for a bit. We'll be back in time for the party. Huh, must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problems, have fun. Me, I'm gonna kick back and relax in this oh so luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that we have to talk to the head maid Hilda. I'd like to say hello to the other invites too. We'll likely know most of them. Recording. Where should we go first? Oh, hi, Libra. What are those people at the intelligence division's up to? Talking important documents without official permission? Huh? Oh, they're taking shit. Oh, without permission? What a bunch of assholes. Letter. Okay, I earned it. Where did I guess that? There are no guests. Where are they at? Hey. Oh, drinks. I want a drink. Can't buy anything. No one up here. This place is so empty. Why are there glasses everywhere if there's no one here? Wow, check this out. This must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here. And it overlooks the town, too. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. You've got a job to do. Is there someone up here anywhere, though? There's gotta be someone up here. Oh! That must be the royal keep. Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests of the Duke. For the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. You mean he poisoned her, you son of a bitches? He's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you've got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it'd be amazing if she were to even take notice of us. Does Prince Claudia sleep here as well? Princess? No, it's just... Hey, the princess is focused on her looking after her majesty. Neither of them has time for to deal with the likes of you. May I inquire as to what's going on there? Oh, it's head maid. Madam, we didn't know you were back already. Dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. And who are our guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of Bracer's social standing will be— Wow, fuck you. Of Bracer's social standing? Such discourtesy! You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle? No, let's beat the shit out of them. Do it, kick their ass. Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that. Understood. Fuck you guys. Wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. But man, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reason that the colonel laid out. Yes, I am quite tired of hearing them repeat it to me. I am terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the royal keep and its surrounding areas are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? Alright. That's fine. We'll do as asked. Apologies, we weren't trying to cause any trouble. Fine, just don't let it happen again. We're better than you. Oh, safe return to you. Wow. Damn. I apologize you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I'm the head maid of Grantil Castle, and I oversee all the housekeeping duties. Aha! We had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Someone told us about you. Handed Julia's letter to Hilda. Oh, I know this handwriting. You see? We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please come with me to the main sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. We need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty. Correct? Right. If not, it's not a good time, but we can try later, but... No, it's not an issue. But those special opsmen have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and the higher attendants, such as myself, are allowed in. which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I'd rather speak to her face-to-face. There are just too many particulars we don't know that we really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Dunan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Your Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready. So can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome! Understood. We'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Are we gonna cross-dress? Or is that Joshua gonna cross-dress and Stella's gonna go in the maid outfit? Oh, I'm about the party. Prepping the food is going to take some time, so please bear with me. Alright, now I gotta talk to the other guests, wherever they are. Oh, here's the throne room. Pretty simple. Not very, extravagant. There should be more stairs leading up to the throne. I want to sit in the throne. Should be at least 10 more stairs here. Show them you're really above them. Like all royals do. Aha! What's up? Mayor Mabel! Mayor Mabel! And Lila. Joshua, Estelle. Oh, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too? Hey, wait, you were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Major Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have cancelled my appointment to come cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I am aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has time to waste at a banquet. There's no time. What with everything else going on, what is the Duke Dunan thinking? The captain was so stubborn about inviting me, too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Althea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dared not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from Hawken Gate? The General is unavailable. It's the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures, or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at this banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all this, Mayor? Putting mayors of every city in the same place at the same time like this? Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, it feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this disposition of his royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right, but there might be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of it, come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy dinner and pay my respects to Her Majesty and return to post-haste. That's one guest down. This is in. There's a bar here. It's over to the right. Ah, old man. Ah, Joshua Estelle, you made it. It's been quite some time. Dean Collins, you were invited to the banquet, sir, as well? Just arrived today, via airship from Rouen. Little Mariel Birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly, and a man of great respect in the world. It's only fitting he'd be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors in every city, and other representatives all come together to try to solve various problems of the state. Wow, sounds big. So all those guys have been invited here tonight? No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmor of Rouen was arrested in that nasty affair. And too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk is. The Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use the chance to see where Duke Dunan stands on all these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with His Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere, but I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then. I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have the chance. I know who it is. I know who the princess is. Is there anybody else here? Is that all the guests? This is our room, where Zin is. Oh, okay. I missed someone. Estelle, Joshua. Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With Meryl. It's Merrill class individuals on the guest list. We had the feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Granthal Castle. Cassidy's kid to the bone you are. It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people helped along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left from the capital, Captain Almathea came in from the intelligence division came a-knockin'. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Lyston Fortress. Russell Company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found them yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. They should just run to Arabonia. I asked Captain Almathea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry about. We've totally got that covered. We will get the professor's message to Her Majesty, one way or another. Even if we have to break through the dumbass intelligence division. Even if we have to kill everybody in our way. Should be time to eat food and I'll be locked in here or something or threatened to comply. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know? Sorry, we got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all the mayors. Huh, well aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Roland. Plus, we've met the other mayors in the course of our travels. Ah, I see. I guess your work as bracers has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior bracers. Yeah, you might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Granthal? I guess it's not all that different in other countries, right? Right. For all full-fledged bracers, nationality is an issue when it comes to work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassies kept me too busy to get any actual work done, though. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty too, which isn't so bad. Normally that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them concentrated in Granthal, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Yeah, it could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. What the fuck does that mean? Wonder what's going on with Shara back in Roland. No, that name rings a bell. You wouldn't be having talking about Sherazard, would you? You know her? She's our mentor, and she's been a close friend for ages. Ah, okay, makes sense. Met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvard. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably Dad. Please, and pardon me, the table for dinner has been set. May I show you the way? Sure, I was just getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright, wanna go and eat fancy? Sure, that fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your tail manners for once. Ooh, Estelle, that's rude. That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out of strict order, starting with the hors d'oeuvres. Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in. And that's all part of having good table manners. Here comes the anxiety attack. I feel you, Estelle. I really feel you with that one. It's really not so bad. It doesn't mean that you get to have some. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who will be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a fork and knife? I'm told that folks from the East usually eat with chopsticks. You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in when in liberal, do as liberals do policy. I'm not especially skilled with them, but also the Calvert is based in China, Japan, kind of stuff, except with some American mixed into it? My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed you're such a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. You flatter me. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's more polite than a lich, though. Anyway, His Majesty is really late. Wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So it's a seat at the head of the table for Duke. And who might the other one be for? Indeed. Perhaps Italian for Princess Claudia. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay. Oh! Philip! It's Philip! Presenting his Duke. His Grace, the Duke. I feel bad for Duke. Well then, I must apologize for making you wait. Oh bullshit, you don't give a shit. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. He's an obvious asshole. And I invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation, which I have nothing about, because I am just a worthless tool. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by an honorable Duke. I was asked that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. Oh, fuck you and your fake polite bullshit. You're gotta be kidding me. We're having a dinner with him? I expected this might happen, but it's still unnerving. Oh, look at this good volcano we're eating. Excellent, excellent. What say you, Maribel? What do you think of Grensel's Castle's Master Chef? Is his cooking on par with that restaurant in Beau's Anti-Rose restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meat. I almost want to try hiring him again. You are not the first to say such things. What have you, Zin? Wasn't it? Zin, wasn't it? Is it the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe this into refinement in depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberalian cuisine, though. Yeah, this looks like a really good fucking volcano we're eating right now. Oh, man. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. And you, young boysters, I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your... Wow. Fuck you, dude. It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Damn. Indeed, it's a genuine treat. It's certainly delicious food. And we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Very kind of you to say. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the Rouen incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes, sir, maybe so. So he forgot all about us until his butler reminded him? Come, let us put social classes and rank aside for the evening. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely, so enjoy. They're not old enough to drink. Your Grace, if we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Oh yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I'm used to celebration as a place to make an important announcement. An announcement? And what might that be? I believe I will allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Oh, fuck, no. Thank you. As you know, no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been she tried to fucking take over for the kingdom. However, she has been recovering and may grace with a public appearance soon. Ah, that's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be wise. She doesn't, or you don't. Not only that, the Queen's birthday celebration will be held as originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they have been looking forward to it. But surely this is not all you wish to tell us. Right. If that were all, you could have sent us along a message. Indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as previously stated, however. Given the gravity of her condition, we also issued a proclamation. Due to her generous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Dinan. Oh, I don't believe this. What? Is that true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. I was surprised Her Majesty first broached the subject well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it's only natural. She has been looking for 40 years, living it through tough. Why not Princess Claudia? Not this fucking bullcut asshole. This friar-looking dumb son of a bitch. And war all without a husband, my add. Why does that matter? Given that I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion. As the heir to the throne, decisions are mine to make. How terrible. Is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of the annual because she was probably poisoned. My annual visits. Isn't this far too serious? I'm asked to discuss what's supposedly a casual dinner. Pardon my rudeness, but this seems to stretch to crudelty. Mary Mabel, are you saying that you cannot take his grace? No. Nothing of the sort. I simply mean that as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned before, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your... No. This issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. That doesn't explain why we can't see and ask her ourselves. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have an international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be careful for any actions on part of the Arbonians. Surely you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. Not if he's a fucking asshole. It doesn't matter outside authority if your leader sucks dick. This is the world in which we are going to be living. It's not rational. You can't show support to an incompetent ass jackass just because the world is looking at you. Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebration. But you thought it would be best to inform us first so we can prepare any issues that may arise. Why can't we see her? I'm glad that you have an understanding, you pompous looking bitch. This is going to come to pass. We're all going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, we'll have to announce it to the citizens. I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has the same right of succession? Thank you! The princess, who is directly related, far younger, and doesn't have a stupid haircut. Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It's true that she and the Grace have equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her to do. How old is she? I must say I agree with her wisdom in the matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely. For those time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine man. She doesn't need to get married to be queen. Though it's strictly informal, there is already interest from royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate. I think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Zen? I don't mind, speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but it doesn't seem like this conversation you want outsiders to hear. Particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? This is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Bracers to win the event. We had one to inform the guild of this advance notice as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess the borough's military and Bracers are just as good as terms of the stories say. That is quite because we lack the military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, so in other words, you're saying if you had the military, you'd say fuck the Bracers. Because that's my understanding from that conversation just now. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here at the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversation in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not a big deal for me, but I bet that was huge news for you guys though. Of course it was. I can't believe things have gone this far already. Huh? Never mind. But really, what a shame. That food was amazing and practically melted my mouth. Couldn't tell what the last flavor was though. Understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk off? You want to go walk off some of that rich food still? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I can go for a little bit of fresh air. You just played tourist a little while ago, and now you want to take an after-dinner walk? I sure don't get it. It must be a local thing. Why don't we just take Zin with us? Just tell him what's going on. It's not like telling Zin's gonna affect anything. He won't talk. Plus, he's a mountain of a man. If we need protection, he's there. I think you're exaggerating a bit. You haven't gone out to take in the sights. There's a lot of historical architecture around here, you know? If food hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left for me. You gotta be kidding me, you're still hungry? If you had a blade at my throat, my dying wish would have some liquor and a snack. I might go and hunt up a bar or something in a little bit. Yeah, there's a bar over there. If you want to go drink before we fight. Alright, with that huge announcement from those fake ass bitches, I will end this video here. If you liked this video, give a like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Golden One out.